famous stone bridge of Arta not only joins the banks of the river Arachthos, but also functions as a bridge in time for the whole region, linking yesterday with today. The walls of ancient Ambrakia and the exquisite Byzantine castle built in the 13th century bear witness to the perpetuity and extensive history of the place. Aia Theodora, patron saint and protector of Arta. Panagia Parigoritisa, the Virgin Consoler with its unique Byzantine architecture, the unbroken unity of religion through time. Famous monuments in the contemporary city of Arta, which not only provides its inhabitants and visitors with essential services, but also entertainment and a fine quality of life. The villages in the plain, with their tasteful architecture and unique natural environment. Perched on the Dzumerka and Gavrovu mountain range, which dominates the region, the mountain villages, built of stone and the sweat of their inhabitants, are co-functionaries of memory and nature, history and workaday life. The splendid single-arched bridge of Plaka, built on the banks of the Arachthos by Dzumerkan craftsmen in 1886. The Arachthos, flowing through the center of the Arta plain, and the Achelos to the east, give life to the region. The Achelos, father of all flowing water for the ancient people, makes the land fertile with its abundant waters, creating rich ecosystems and irrigating thousands of acres. The Arachthos embraces the town and then separates from it to continue its journey to the sea, with fishermen accompanying it on that long journey through the plains. The picturesque historic port of Koprivna hosts the fishing museum, with unique images of fishing in the bay. The wagon at the entrance to the museum shows how freight was conveyed from and to the port. There are two distinct types of craft, the radzao for transport and the priari for fishing. In the Ambrakian Bay, an enormous water biotope with at least 20 lagoons, both big and small, tributary zones and endless reed beds, provide a refuge for pelicans and offer vistas of rare natural beauty. Koronisia, a small island in the Ambrakian Gulf, is linked to the mainland by a narrow strip of land. With wonderful beaches, a picturesque harbour and notable churches built in Byzantine style. There the visitor can enjoy fish caught in the Logaru Lagoon, as well as the unique view of the bay. In the bountiful plain of Arta, with its scattered Byzantine chapels, time passes at a gentle pace. The geological uniformity of the region as a whole makes it a place of unique natural beauty and fosters a productive relationship between its inhabitants and the environment. The region is ideal for those involved at a primary production level as well as in business. The results have been truly remarkable. The breadth and diversity of these activities in the areas of fish farming, agriculture and animal husbandry are astonishing, as well as in the field of small crafts and industry. Furthermore, due to the large number of exporting businesses, Arta is a model of development for the country. Arta has an ideal environment for the cultivation and development of citrus fruit, as its rich soil, abundant water and climate make for perfect conditions for high yields and high-quality products. King of the citrus fruit in the region is the so-called Arta orange. Of which especially large quantities of exceptional quality are produced. This is followed by mandarins, grapefruit and lemons. In recent years, there has been an increase in the production of pomegranates. The consumption of all of these is essential for our health. Oranges and mandarins contain vitamin C, potassium and carotene. Grapefruit break down fat and cholesterol. The lemon is an ideal medicine for chest infections and boosts the immune system, while the pomegranate contains large quantities of antacids. The fruit is picked with great care from the middle to the end of autumn, depending on the variety. The trees are loaded with fruit, the product of a year's hard work, which repay the farmer's labor and diligence by yielding a rich harvest. Fresh and luscious, they are transported to the ultra-modern citrus fruit packaging plants, where sorting, cleaning and washing take place. The standardization and packaging of the products take place in such a way as to preserve quality, so that they are transported fresh to distribution centers, where they are dispatched to Greek and foreign markets. The varieties of orange cultivated are Merlin or Navel and Navelin. The fruit of these varieties are round, very tasty and juicy, have a thin skin, and are exceptionally aromatic. Great importance is attached to the cultivation of kiwi fruit in the Arta region. Production is entering a new phase, and business methods are improving. Of the 100,000 tons of kiwi fruit produced in Greece, the second largest producer in Europe, more than a third is produced in the Arta region. This exotic fruit flourishes in regions with high atmospheric humidity, especially near river deltas. The plain and tributary regions of Arta are particularly conducive to the cultivation of kiwi fruit, almost all of which is exported. The fruit, rich in vitamin C, even richer than oranges, reduces the risk of thrombosis and ensures proper digestion. Kiwi fruit is collected in the second fortnight of October. After the harvest, it is transported to ultra-modern packaging centres, where it is sorted, cleaned, standardized and packaged. After that, it is kept fresh until marketed in Greece and abroad. The kiwi fruit of Arta is of exceptional quality and has a unique taste, aroma and succulence, which is why it is in such great demand, both in Greece and abroad, and its cultivation so dynamic. There has been considerable development in the reproduction of plant material in Arta. The modern, innovative method of fibre culture, which is now universal, is used. A plant fibre is selected from the plant that is to be reproduced. After being thoroughly cleansed, it is placed in a test tube. After 2 to 3 weeks in a nutritional sublayer, this grows into a stem, and by activating its cells, it reproduces geometrically into more stems. The reproduction is carried out by means of special machines in a sterilized environment. Outside, there are extensive plant beds where the young plants, cherry, orange, pomegranate and others, are ready to be transplanted in the fields where they will begin producing fruit. The product that has traditionally been of a very high quality is the olive. In November, when the golden green leaves of the olive groves shimmer in the autumn sun, the olive fruit is ready for picking. Then the harvest begins in the traditional way. The first stage in the sorting process takes place in the olive groves themselves, using special machines. There, the olives are selected according to size and color: green, blonde, and black. Then the ripe fruit is taken to the ultra-modern facilities. There, the leaves are removed, the olives washed with great care, and the quality selection takes place, the final sorting according to size, and the pips extracted. They are put in brine, strictly adhering to hygiene regulations. 90% of the olives produced are round table olives. 10% are the fleshier Kalamata olives. Olives are an essential part of the Mediterranean diet and are a delicious appetizer. Fresh Epirus sheep and goat's milk from livestock reared in the lush green meadows of the mountains and plains is processed in Arta cheese-making plants and produce the celebrated traditional Epirus cheeses. In the laboratories of the cheese dairies, state-of-the-art ultra-modern facilities, delicious cheeses are created in immaculately hygienic conditions. A Gruyere-type cheese of which the name of origin is protected. A hard cheese from sheep's milk with a rich, spicy taste. A Gruyere with a sweetish taste and low in salt. A hard cheese with a rich aroma. Delicious feta cheese, slightly salty and tart. A light cottage cheese, low in fat. Pure sheep's butter. Traditional yogurt from fresh sheep's milk and galotiri, a soft, creamy cheese. The many international prizes won by Greek cheeses at exhibitions and Greek cheese competitions are proof of the exceptional quality of the products. The region also produces superb ouzo, tsipuro, and liqueurs, using traditional recipes and high-quality distillation in local production plants. The distillation takes place in traditional copper vats. Tsipuro and ouzo of exceptionally high quality made from grape pulp and grapes are bottled and standardized. The bottling takes place using automated methods and absolute care, without human intervention, so that the product reaches the consumer in perfect condition. High-quality cognac and liqueurs are produced from herbs, nuts and fruits that have ripened naturally in the Greek sun. Worthy of note is the koukouro, a mastic liqueur with a musty taste and an unusual aromatic aftertaste. With wonderful aromas, colors and tastes, they can be drunk as an aperitif or as a perfect complement to a sweet or any dessert. The wide variety of trees, plants and flowers in the Arta region create ideal conditions for beekeeping. Honey, a food which is pure and natural, is of top quality and of high biological value. The honey is only removed from the hexagonal honeycombs, where the bees store it, when it is sealed with wax, because only then is the humidity ideal, at 17%, so that the honey does not go sour. It is found in many varieties: thyme, fir, pine, arbutus, flower blossom, all with their own distinct aromas and tastes, and rich in antacids and minerals. The beekeepers use ultra-modern machines to extract the honey from the combs, standardize and process the wax, and produce pollen and royal jelly, two natural products, elixirs of health, vitality and strength for the human organism. Carefully selected fresh fruit, which comprise the raw material, are used to make magnificent preserves and jams, keeping alive an age-old tradition. Of exceptional quality, without the use of additives, made according to the precepts of the Mediterranean diet, they are put into sterilized jars to be preserved so that we can enjoy them in 1,000 ways. To complete a meal, with ice cream or yogurt, for breakfast or with a sweet. The variety of flavors is immense. Orange, citron, mandarin, eggplant, sweet pumpkin, bitter orange, quince, apple, fig. All in tasteful packaging, they are a daily delight, a moment of joy during the day. A superb present. Also, exceptional frumenty is made, using mainly traditional ingredients, but also with more creative recipes. Arta chickens have a unique taste and high nutritional value because of the breed and specific feeding method. In the hatcheries, the eggs are hatched in ideal conditions using the latest technology. The chicks are vaccinated and taken to modern poultry farms. They are fed with cereals and plant material and are reared according to their natural biological cycle in strictly hygienic conditions under the supervision of vets. In the ultramodern facilities, the chickens are packaged using strict quality controls and the latest scientific techniques. The poultry rearing companies ensure that the highest specifications are adhered to. And are ISO certified by reliable international organizations. Furthermore, the latest technology in vacuum freezing is used throughout. A large variety of different products are produced, from whole chickens or chicken pieces to chicken roll, chicken prepared for the spit, schnitzels, kebabs, chicken burgers, chicken bites or sausages, all of which make a healthy, delicious meal with minimal fat ideal for a healthy diet. An essential stage in the process is weighing and traceability, using electronic means, so that the consumer is aware of every detail concerning the quality of each product. Cattle breeding is another activity. 7 to 8 month old calves, fully vaccinated and certified, are imported from various countries in Europe. They are reared in well-organized cattle sheds and are fed on the grass of the lush meadows and plateaus. They are then sold to other regions where they are exported to neighboring countries. The breeds of cattle reared are Limousin, which are dark red, Simmental, white and red, Charolais, white from Hungary, and Bluebell, white and blue from Belgium. They are considered the best breeds in Europe and are in great demand. There are ultra-modern dairies in Arta, which supply large dairy factories. Sheep and goats are led into revolving milking machines. There they eat animal foodstuffs of the highest quality, which are made on the spot, while the milk is removed, without human contact, and collected in large tanks. Temperature, quality and fitness are checked by specialized chemists before the milk is loaded into the tankers. Produced under the strictest hygienic conditions, the product is of the highest nutritional value. In various regions of Arta, covering a large area, some of the most pioneering pork-producing units in Greece and Europe are in operation. The pigs are reared in an immaculately clean environment, thus ensuring their absolute well-being. They are fed on vegetable material from select cereals, certified by the agro-health and safety systems. Throughout all the stages of production, from the rearing of the animals to the standardization of the meat, high quality is ensured by ISO certification. In addition, the process is based on the control and identification of the products through traceability systems. A large variety of sausages, kebabs, burgers, bacon, smoked meats, rolls, and meat prepared for the spit have high nutritional value and provide the consumer with a tasty luxury at accessible prices. Ultra-modern production and processing facilities, both in Greece and abroad, operate in Arta. A whole range of exceptionally high-quality cooked pork products are produced, which includes shoulder, smoked chops, bacon, salami, mortadelle, turkey fillets, sausages, salted meats, meatballs, as well as tinned meats, ready meals without preservatives, and low-fat products. Because of strictly controlled hygiene, the fresh beef and pork meat, the pure ingredients used, the state-of-the-art methods of keeping the products in good condition and transporting them, and the continuous and strict quality controls, delicious products of very high quality are manufactured, which provide us with a variety of refined tastes for all times of the year that meet all our nutritional needs. Specialized animal foods are also produced in Arta, with model facilities, innovative technology, and high-quality ISO certification. Foods that ensure the health and welfare of domestic animals is produced. The health, vitality, and longevity of domestic animals is particularly important. And here, full and balanced meals for dogs and cats are produced. Fed with products of high quality, our pets can live a healthy life based on a balanced diet. Imposing and impassable, walls of solid rock, impregnable through time. The Zumerka and the Radovizia alpine scenery alternates with thick vegetation. The wider region of Arta is supplied with crystal clear waters that flow from dozens of springs all the year round. Here, ultra-modern facilities produce bottled water. The table water of Arta, which is of unique quality and with a wonderful taste, contains valuable minerals essential for the human organism and ensures vitality and good health. On the edge of the mountain range, factories cut stone, which is extracted from nearby quarries. These have evolved into fast-developing businesses that sell and process stone, with modern facilities and premises. The quality of the material is well known in the wider region of Arta, and those involved in the construction business favor it because of its technical qualities, specialized staff, and the beauty of the final constructions. The raw material used today is of exceptional quality, the famous Corfovuni stone of Arta, which is classified in various categories according to size, use, and method of processing, adorns churches, traditional dwellings, bridges, garden walls, and paved areas. The age-old relationship between man and the sea in the region of Ambracia has been chronicled over the centuries from antiquity to today. In the natural openings that allow the lagoons to communicate with the sea, the Ambracian fishermen have built special constructions made from reeds called vivaria. These allow the fish to enter from the sea, but prevent them from returning, so that they can be easily fished. Over time, fish farming has gained an important place in the economy of the region. Gilt-head bream, sea bass, eels, various types of carp, tilapias, and mullet are farmed in large open-air tanks in a natural environment. Tilapias are low in fat, have white flesh and a very delicate flavor. Mullet, a small fish about 70 centimeters in length with a silvery white belly, produces roe of exceptional quality. Eels grow slowly in exceptionally well-organized open tanks throughout Ambracia. Smoked eel, a gastronomic delight with a delicious crusty skin rich in omega-3 fats, are produced by means of a very special process. They are first smoked with olive and beech wood in a traditional oven. Then they are cleaned, deboned, defatted, salted, cut into fillets, and finally standardized according to international requirements under ISO conditions, which are totally hygienic and safe for human consumption. Also, standardized raw fillets of eel and squid are sold. In recent years, a form of fish farming which produces caviar of exceptional quality from sturgeon's roe has begun that is unique in Greece. Sturgeons are reared in special, initially closed and later open tanks. When they reach approximately 3 meters in length, the eggs are removed from the fish, from which the valuable caviar is produced. Caviar is synonymous with refined taste and rare gastronomic delights. It is also a very nutritional food, rich in omega-3 fats. This natural form of fish farming, regulated by the ISO system for the safe handling of foods, has resulted in fresh, as well as smoked and salted fish products, which provide the consumer with rare gastronomic delights. The multifarious activities of the inhabitants of the wider region of Arta have adapted dynamically through time, incorporating new technology, while at the same time preserving all the qualities that make the place of origin a point of reference for all its products. The splendid natural environment, creative entrepreneurship, balanced growth, and hygienic conditions, ecological sensitivity are constants that guarantee a creative future. If we look at the history and culture of Arta, we see how skillfully it has made use of the gifts nature has so generously distributed to them. Sunset in the Bay of Ambracia. Koronisia, a small island in the Ambracian Gulf. The snow-topped mountains of the whole region. The Arachthus, which makes love to the plain. Images give way to emotions. What remains is the scent of lemon blossom, the flowering mandarin trees and orange groves. There are flavors that startle, which are refined and gastronomically sophisticated, and also traditional flavors, all of which are made with care and love. The inhabitants, who are genuine and open-hearted, reserve a warm welcome for the visitor. In this flourishing place, with hard work and assiduousness, the people create, produce, and do business in absolute harmony with nature and the environment. Having experienced the unique quality of the products of Arta, we have absolute and exclusive faith in them. Narration: Ian Robertson.